This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're feeling swell. Hope you're ready to get zesty. Hope you have your Dunkin' coffee. You have your Dunky. I did go out and get a Dunky. It was cold out this morning, but then I went into Dunky, right, and it was a sauna in that. It was a sauna in there. So then I was toasty for the walk back home, you know what I mean? But I was very happy to go outside, get some fresh air, and I feel like the morning strolls are very good. And I hope you guys do go on morning strolls if you guys work from home and such. Yes, this is red because of my lipstick, but it is what it is. Hope you guys have a sip of that. I'm going to have a sip with you as you guys are checking out our lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Please use code missteencrypto or code zesty for 20% off at Market Cipher. Those are the best links and the best codes of codes. Now, cheers. I love Dunkin'.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Armani.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Armani.
Supposed to be working but playing Xbox instead. Should have never let me work from home. Smirking face. Smirking face. Smirking face.
You're awesome, Armani. Can't work from home or else you're stuck playing Xbox. What are you playing on Xbox? Are you watching me on your Xbox? Because I know you could like YAR and YouTube at the same time on Xbox. So let me know what you're doing, Armani. Thank you for joining. Please drop a YAR for Armani. Oh my gosh, I love when that plays. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are going to say good morning. Guys, please make sure you say good morning to me. I want to say good morning to you. And if you're new, if this is your first time in the stream, please let me know. Also, make sure, again, you smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends because YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube doesn't favor our words. So make sure you guys are sharing this stream out with friends. We have a goal of 125 likes, 100 live viewers. We smashed that yesterday by a mile. So let's make sure we can do that again today. We have all set in the chat, Mr. Yeehaw. I'm not caving. Stop trying to make me cave. I'm not caving. My girl, Alexandra G. Round of applause for her. Nice to see you, girl. Nice to see you. We also have Ray K. Good morning to you, Ray K. We have Rusty Bot. Good morning to you. S Dog. Good morning. Brian. Hi. Colin McKenzie. Hello. Who else? Boop, 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 boop. We have so many people. Lazarus. Tyler on gaming. Tyler, where was that? Where were those bars you dropped before? Those were like really good. I want to read it.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Donkey, yeah. Tumbler glass. Pointing finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more time, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Bid Moon, welcome to the show, my guy. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see ya. Mike Volmer is in the chat, just chilling. My bestie from In and Out, John Germain. Nice to see ya. I know I say hi to Lazarus, or I believe I did. Maybe I'm losing track. Randy, Emma, Crypto Billy. I wish I was in Vegas to give you a hug, my guy, because you're amazing and you always help people. And I love your like giver's gain. Kind of, I guess it's your motto, right? Is that a motto? Am I bad for saying giver's gain? I really like that you do that, and I like that you're like just a warm soul with the family, and you're a family guy, which makes me happy. You know, you're a good guy, Billy. Shouts to you, Tyler on gaming. Where are those verses you dropped before? Oh, I got it. Ready? This is from Tyler. I should have some like rap music in the background, like the Acclaimed from AEW. Misting Crypto streaming with flair. Crypto insights she loves to share. But Gary's disdain is always there, labeling her as a fraud. That's quite unfair. In this crypto world, they clash and collide. Misting Crypto's passion remains her guide. Friggin' bars. Bars. Tyler on gaming. I actually am taking a screenshot of my computer just for that. Whole thing. There we go. Yeah, I literally just took a screenshot of my computer so I don't lose that. It's great to see you, Tyler on gaming. Thank you again. Who else is in the chat? I know we have so many people. Daniel Fuentes said her hair. Oh, yes. My hair is a little messy today, but thank you. I appreciate that. Patrick Murphy, it's great to see you. Who else? Zebra Head said, hit, smash, tap lightly the likes. Yes, do all of those things. Please do all of those things.
Thank
Automatic
you.
beats.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, please, Mr. Anonymous.
Heart. You're my favorite way to start the day.
Mr. Anonymous.
Heart. Heart 0.25000000 LTC.
Mr. Anonymous, what a great guy, Mr. Anonymous. Thank you so much for the love. I'm sending love back to Mr. Anonymous. He's a cool dude. Hi, Gazzer. Nice to see you. Gazzer, are you new? Mr. P's A&E, good morning to you. Christopher Hannah, good morning to you with the rose emoji. Thank you for a real rose. I feel like that was real. It's giving me real energy. Crimson, 3 Diglets. It's nice to see you. You guys make me laugh in the chat. I'm just like reading through it as I'm going by. Red Robles said, "Que pasa, lady?" Good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Welcome to the show. Alex said, "Good morning, Randy." Good morning to you. Boo Man, nice to see you, Boo Man. It's been a minute. How have you been? Ross, nice to see you. Me01, good morning to you. Who else? Crimson, are your girlfriends and your wives here? Crypto Surge, great to see you. I think I said hi to Automatic Beach. Shadow Trade said, "Damn, GM to you. Dubai Money is chilling." He said, "Good morning, Ponzi's."
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Antonio, it's great to see you as well in the chat, chilling out there. I think I said hi to Shadow Trades. In My Hero, good morning. NOACL. Yo, good morning to you. Academy, good morning to you. I think I got it for Patrick Murphy. Whoa. This is flying. Crypto Trucker, nice to see you. Alvio said, "Hello from Thailand. International friends." Love that. Love that. And of course, there's construction that just started outside my building. Hi, Christian. No, I cannot marry you. Sorry. Warrior, it's AC Hook. What's good? Nice to see you, AC. Nice to see you. Joseph, are you a wrestling fan because you wrestle with buying crypto? I've loved wrestling since I was a child, and I feel like it really did set me up for the emotional roller coaster that is cryptocurrency. So thank you guys for joining me over here on TikTok. Make sure you guys give me a follow if you could. John Foster said, "Straight from Starbucks." We're straight from Donkey this morning. Animal is in the chat. Is that Animal from the Litecoin fam? Can you confirm for me? There's so many people that are on YouTube that have different names than Twitter. I just need to know if I'm talking to the right person, or is this just another beautiful person? Avo, hello to you. All right, guys, I don't know. I feel like I said, Aaron, hello. All right, I think I got Aaron. I think I got everyone. Emma versus me, who would win? Emma, no doubt. Emma's a crazy woman. A crazy woman. The Damned, hello. I missed you. Hi, The Damned. Smiley in the chat. I think I got everyone. If I didn't, then yell at me, and I will make sure I get to you. We're going to get into the stream. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, crypto news. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's jump in to the overview. We're going to go into the charts. You guys know the vibe. I was able to stack one of the charts I'm talking about thanks to Mr. Anonymous. So let's jump in. We got Comp, that's up 14% tonight. Oh, sheesh. At least we have something that's pumping. And again, we're just pretty much sideways over the day. The past hour, let's look at her. We're doing all right in the past hour. Hex is up 2.7%. I know we have a Hexagon in the chat, so hype for you. Even though Hex has been on a journey, to say the least, if you look at the past year, down 90%. Wrecked. Okay, now let's look at Bitcoin, $26,535 this morning. Very volatile, up 0.69%, a very interesting percentage. Now, we are targeting, again, that 200-day SMA, but before we get zesty and talk about that, let's look at Market Cipher. Market Cipher is telling us that we have some momentum that's looking to shift with the green dot. We also have the VWAP spiking above that zero line. Now, this is good. This means maybe possible uptrends coming, even though we have that sideways money flow, which seems to be increasing. I feel like I'm giving a weather report. I feel like if I had the chart behind me, I was in front of it like a weather woman. Oh my gosh. I think we got to work on that. I need a studio for this, guys. Let's get that going. That would be so sick. I just thought of that. Listen, guys, it could be like a weather report. We have a neutral zone right here for the RSI, but it seems like we want to spike above it. And once we're in this territory above the 50 line, that is usually bullish. Now, hopefully we see that uptrend come to light, and it seems like we're having a nice little curvature on the chart. We like curves. Curves are good. Now, we're looking here, and we tapped off this kind of support. Maybe we could look at 24.8, 24.9, and we formed a nice little pattern on the daily that, again, we're still watching for because she's spicy, because she's zesty. It's these 3 candles right here. I know we've had some new viewers over the past few days, so I'm going to break it down. These 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 white soldiers, and typically this indicates an incoming uptrend because it's typically a bullish pattern. And it is valid. It became valid because of this this candle right here, and it is all beautiful. Now, I'm excited to get it going with this pattern because it seems to be doing pretty okay, and it becomes invalid again when the pattern begins again, which is $21,529. So hopefully we pamp it up. We have a good time. Isn't that right? Pamp it up. Oh, yeah. We're having a bullish day. Yesterday, we ended in the green. We were retracing a little bit. I got a little nervous yesterday considering, even though Gary Gensler said that Bitcoin is not a security, Bitcoin didn't pamp how we expected it to, but she's still doing okay. We want to head back again to this 27.1. Hopefully, we pamp it over the weekend. We get to that 200-day SMA at 27.9. That is the goal. And maybe once we're above there, we'll have some bullish price action. Considering we're looking at Ethereum that's above $1,600, but also testing our 1630 resistance this morning. So we're currently at $1,626. That's up a whole 1.79%. I know, crazy, wild. Let's take a gander at what Market Cipher is telling us. Market Cipher is saying, ooh, we have some nice momentum here with that green dot here on Market Cipher. We also have an increase in a money flow. So let's hope that continues. And that VWAP, she looks like she's popping, like she's confident. She's ready to strut down that street. I love that for her. I love that for our beautiful VWAP. We're also looking at the charts, the RSI chart here, and we're seeing that we're at the 50 line. We're in that neutral zone, slightly popping above it, like a little whoop-whoop. Hopefully, we pamp it up. We have a good time with her. And we stay in this bullish zone. We need a pop, guys. We've been waiting for this. Again, we have the 3 white soldiers here that is also printed here on this beautiful chart on Ethereum. And again, becomes invalid if we get to 1550. We're having a nice curve upwards. We're testing that resistance at 1630 today. Hopefully we pamp it and we go to the next resistance, which is 1700, and then somehow get to our 1805, 200-day SMA. As you guys can see, the volume has been in the bullish direction, but not crazy bullish, right? We need to see the bulls come in. We need to see the whales pamp it up. They know they're just sitting here. I feel like the whales are just not sure what to do right now. And I know, guys, I feel you. But again, a lot of us believe in the long term of the space, as we should. Because digital money is inevitable, you might as well have something that you own. Just like Litecoin. Oh, look at Litecoin. She's chilling. People are sleeping on her as usual, but that's something we expect until she pops and then everyone FOMOs. $63.95 Litecoin, up 0.71%. Having a decrease in money flow today, which is surprising, but it seems like Litecoin is telling us the opposite of what Bitcoin and Ethereum are, which typically happens with Litecoin. We have the momentum shifting downwards. We have the VWAP spiking down as well as the money flow. So, oof, don't like that. But it indicates sideways trading, but could also pop and go the other way because Litecoin tends to do that sometimes. She's a little rambunctious. You don't really know what to expect from her. She's pumping a little bit on the RSI, but not at that neutral zone, just like Ethereum and Bitcoin. So that's something that I want to watch out for and see if it spikes up suddenly to the other side into the bullish end of things with the RSI. Because I feel like, again, Litecoin has the tendency to do these type of things. Litecoin does her own thing. Like I said, we want to get above 63, 64 bucks, head to 67. That's the goal. And then 74, and then somehow touch our 200-day SMA. That would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Can we get there? It could, but also have that bullish in a bearish case scenario where, again, below this level, if we break below 58 bucks, we're looking at that June low from 2022 of 43 maybe. I don't know. I don't even want to think like that. But we're hoping for the best. And we need to see some nice volume coming in on Litecoin, which I feel like we're missing a little bit. We're looking at Doge, that's up 0.86% today, just above 6 cents, literally at 6 cents now, never mind. Guys, I don't like this level. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a fan of it. I want to get to 6.5 cents. That's the resistance. And it seems like, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're touching those resistances that we were looking at previously. Litecoin is slamping a little bit, and so is Dogecoin. So, I don't know. Where's Crimson in the chat? Where's Crimson in the chat? We need 6.5 cent Doge. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm scared, guys. Don't make me scared. Oh, my gosh, guys. How do you guys feel? How Litecoin as rebellious as me? Yeah. Yeah, we're on the same vibe, Litecoin and I. We like Litecoin. Oh, shout out to Wick. Wick, I hope you're doing well. I know you've been going through some stuff. I hope you're doing okay. Hugs to you. Hugs to you. 69 viewers. Yeah, we're above 69 viewers now, which is cool. We're about to hit 69 likes. One more, and then we got it. Hopefully, again, we get those 100 live viewers, 100 likes.
Oh, you're welcome.
Diglets.
You're welcome.
Want
Diglets.
the XR buy?
All right, you want the XR pie. So before I get in the news, 3 Diglets did request with a $10 super chat because he's absolutely beautiful, showering me with love to do the XR pie. So we will do that. Sir Lewis, keep up the streams. Thank you so much. Did you give me something? A lightning bolt. 15 of them. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lewis.
You're welcome.
Boomian!
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Happy Thursday, MTC. Been catching show after live stream due to schedule.
Booman, you're a legend, just so you know. Thank you for watching the replay. I do know there's a lot of you that, again, don't catch the live show. You watch the replay, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you very much. Booman, hope you're doing well. Hope work is going okay. I know you're a busy guy, Booman. I know you're a busy guy. And for no G, I will play.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
All right, again, we're going to do an update on XR Pi for 3 Diglets. Thank you again for the super chat. Okay, I got it pulled up. There we go. We got 50-cent XR Pi, which is up 3.32%. Ooh, people looking at the technicals here on the bottom right. I don't know if you guys can see that little chart, but it's saying that people want to sell. Ooh. Usually, again, Richard Barry likes to say in the Discord a lot in the TA channel that you really, when the general consensus says one thing, you do another. But again, this is just something that, again, this is all psychological. Like this XRP chart is very psychological. I think this is probably one of the best examples where you didn't see that volume coming in on XRP. It just wasn't zesty at all. And then you hear rumors, oh, maybe we're going to, pass it. Maybe we're going to get that W in the case, which again, I expected, fiddling with this 200-day SMA, which worries me. Like, why can't we pamp above it? Why are we staying below? Why are we fiddling right here, XRP? It's because of the volume. And this July 13th shows you everything. Was that, of course, the court ruling pamped this sheesh up. What was this? What was this from bottom to top? Bottom all the way up there. That was like a 99% move, 98% move. And then if you look at open to close, it was 72.72%. So this was all psychological. And then you saw that, again, the SEC appealed, people got nervous, and then you saw people drop off, and then there was major sells, and you could see the volume was coming in the bearish direction. Man, I don't know. Where's the momentum here for XR Pi? Where's the momentum? We're seeing that there's a little increase in money flow here. We see that the VWAP isn't that confident, which, again, 3 Diglets is telling you about that sideways trading. And we're printing those red dots here on market Cipher. So, I don't know. And the momentum shifting over that 0 line. The RSI looks like she wants to pamp a little bit. So if we get to that neutral zone, maybe we'll see some action here with XR Pi. But it's just been so sideways, and we want to test the 200-day SMA. We want to get to this 55 cent resistance. That's the point. That's where we want. That's the target, 3 Diglets. Man, I don't know, man. We're waiting for some spice. We're not you see how tight and sideways this stuff is? Crazy. I feel like, with XRP, with all their partnerships and stuff, 3 Diglets, that we would maybe have more action here. But you never know. If Bitcoin goes up today, probably XR Pi will follow the lead and maybe tap that resistance or test it. If Bitcoin probably goes up and touches that 200-day SMA, there's probably going to be crazy price action on the alts. But everyone's complaining about Bitcoin dominance. Oh my God, Bitcoin dominance. Guys, it's okay. Bitcoin dominance, I don't know. I feel like people worry about Bitcoin dominance too much, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just me. Maybe I'm just a little plebby out here. We have 49% Bitcoin dominance, by the way. So people are saying maybe it's going to go up over 50%. We're going to see some alts, da-da-da. Who knows? I think alts do what they want when they want. Like, Bitcoin dominance had nothing to do with with the meme coin season. So you know what I mean? We just got to pamp it up.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I'm a little frustrated, guys. I'm a little frustrado. Because I was watching that hearing yesterday with y'all. So maybe you guys are experiencing the same sort of that I feel. Why? Why Gary Gensler? Why has such an old system? And I kind of ranted about this to my subscribers on X this morning. If you guys want us to go subscribe over there, I highly suggest it. I drop some freaking bombs sometimes when I get angry. What is going on with Gary? You see how old that system is? Oh yeah, let's go ask Gary a question. 5 minutes per person, and that time includes question asked and answer. The time should start when the question is given and ends when the question is ended. So that way, the 5 minutes doesn't count towards Gary wasting time and saying, yeah, I like rom-coms. I actually have an allergy to cats. I'm not my twin, Robert. That also blew my mind. I was like, why is there another Gary? Another Gary! Now, again, I'm not making this up. If you guys did not watch the hearing with us yesterday, I am not lying to you. Gary Gensler is literally making a fool out of the system. It's supposed to be serious. And then you look at all the other people that are sitting there that are literally, they need to go home and take a nap because they look like they can't even operate an email. So the fact that these people are even talking about finance, digital finance, cryptocurrency, they don't even have a ground to stand on. Maxine Waters called Bitcoin Bitcom. We need younger people. We need energy. There was no energy. There was one guy talking about a river for 5 minutes. And climate, which Gary has nothing to do with. And even Gary was like, bro, why are you asking me this question? All of it is to waste time. It's an old system. We need more energy. Everyone that was there needs to go home and take a nap, except for the few that actually did something, like Tom Emmer. So let's hear Gary Gensler and what he's allergic to and what we should watch out for if we have this pet and he wants to come over and have a backdoor meeting like he did with SBF.
Though I inherited, not only from them, but I inherited from my dad, a real allergy to cats, and it's real.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, we don't have time for that. I'm reclaiming my time. We can have a cat visit.
Thank you.
We can
You're
do the
welcome.
kitty part.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
I feel like an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite. Heart, thank you for your support of late. Fire, Gary is as smart as he is pretty.
That was so sweet of you to say about Gary, Wick. So nice of you, Wick. I got you, dude. 100%. I really appreciate the $10 super chat. I appreciate your love. And I will be here for you, Wick. Of course I'll be here for you, as well as the Zesty fam. That's why you're here. You're a part of a family. So we got you, and I'm wishing you all the best, really. And I know, like I said, you're going through something. So I want to give you some love. Okay. So, yeah, Wick is feels such good energy from that. Like, that just gave me, like, a little flutter. So disappointing what we witnessed here, because the guy was even like, oh my God, why did he even mention his allergy to cats? Because he's wasting time. Gary Gensler said he's a rom-com guy. And he said that's why, he goes on Netflix and the AI and the streaming service would suggest him rom-coms because that's what he's a fan of. What? He also went into a bunch of things like Pokemon, like, what if we were to trade Pokemon cards? And what if we were to have, again, things that matter to us, things that we could trade openly, which he tries to stop. He comes after NFTs. He came after stoner cats, which is, again, just basically a digital ticket to watch a show. Yet he finds stoner cats. Watch this clip. This got me so frustrated.
You can purchase a Pokemon card. I don't know what the context is, but if you're just purchasing a Pokemon card.
If I purchase a Pokemon card, is that a security
retail
transaction?
Store, that's not a security.
Okay. If I were to purchase a tokenized Pokemon card on a digital exchange via a blockchain, is that a security transaction?
I'd have to know more.
Okay. So for you, the process of tokenization is what transforms a non-security
just said
transaction into a security transaction?
Look, if the investing
I thought you were
public-
technology neutral.
If the investing public is anticipating profits based upon the efforts of others and they're exchanging funds, that's the core.
I see
of
my
that
time has
investment.
expired, so.
See, again, the old system shines again. Why did he run out of time when he was finally getting somewhere? Why does, again, the time include Gary's answer? The only time that should be counting is the time they take to ask the question, if you're even going to do a time limit like that. Because once we finally get answers, or once we finally get somewhere with Gary, he plays the game. And then we don't get the answers we want. So basically what they said here is the truth, is that you could have Pokemon cards, you could trade them with one another, you could exchange cash, and maybe hold a Pokemon card for maybe the future you think it'll be worth something like they are now. That's not a security. Once you put a Pokemon card maybe on the blockchain, you tokenize it, and then you sell it to somebody else, that's when it's a security. Meanwhile, like Mr. Torres said right there, Gary's supposed to be technology neutral. I thought he loved the AI. I thought he loved the future, how they use it to surveil us. It's only when it works for them that they like technology. What a waste. What an actual waste of time. When we get no answers. That's why I keep saying the system is old. We need actual finite print, yes, no, which is such a struggle for Gary, considering that he was asked about many things, including Bitcoin ETFs yesterday. If you look to the day before, where we were getting the news, preparing for this hearing, Eleanor Terrett, shout out to Eleanor. I use her tweets a lot because I rather use her tweets than like the mainstream plebs. Anyway, she said the SEC delayed the ARK Invest and Global X ETF's Bitcoin spot filings. This is right before the hearing. Right before the hearing as well, the night before, a bipartisan letter was sent to Gary by Tom Emmer, Mike Flood, Richie Torres, and a few others to approve a spot Bitcoin ETFs. They said they're responsible for making certain products comply with investor protection standards and are made available to investors. In the decision, the Court of Appeals held that Grayscale's proposed Bitcoin ETP is materially similar across relevant regulatory factors and to the approved Bitcoin futures ETPs. It further found that the SEC's unexplained discounting of the obvious financial and mathematical relationship between the spot and futures markets falls short of the standard for reasoned decisions making. The Court of Appeals concluded that in the absence of a coherent explanation, this unlike regulatory treatment of like products is unlawful, which is true. This is an abuse of power. Guys, if you think we should fire Gary Gensler, put a fire in Gary Gensler emoji, or write fire Gary Gensler if you're not a member, because I am fired up. Done. And you know, when he was asked about spot Bitcoin ETFs, this was what he said.
Urging you to approve the listing of spot Bitcoin ETPs after your recent loss in court to Grayscale. Now that the SEC has the court's decision in hand, rejecting your rationale for denial, does the SEC plan to approve the current pending spot Bitcoin ETF applications?
Thank you for your letter. I did read it last night. Again, we're still taking this under advisement. It's a recent court action, and staff and commissioners will take it up as appropriate.
The court concluded that the SEC's denial of Grayscale lacked, quote, a coherent explanation and then, quote unquote, falls short of the standard for reasoned decision-making, and then was, quote unquote, arbitrary and capricious. How do you explain the SEC's actions there?
We do that which we do under the law as best we can. Sometimes things go into court. We're still considering that court decision. I think it was a district court. I'm sorry, it was appellate court. It was appellate court, but we're still considering that appellate court decision. And I don't want to get ahead of the staff or my fellow commissioners.
Another question not answered. There's no reason to deny the conversion of GBTC Trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF. They don't have the actual materials to block it anymore. They can't even appeal it. There's nothing wrong with it. They are just stopping it. Why can you have a GBTC Trust, but you can't have an ETF? All of these things are not much different, other than the fact that Gary Gensler just chooses to hold it back because he wants to stifle innovation. He wants to create all of these false, I guess, ideas about crypto. Oh, hucksters.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
What it comes down to is that he doesn't like to say straight up, this is how I feel. When asked about, is Bitcoin a security? Is Bitcoin a commodity? He wouldn't answer the question. Meanwhile, right before it was asked, In his deposition, in his intro to the hearing, Gary Gensler said himself, these opinions are of mine, not of the members or the SEC themselves. So when he's asked a question, he says, I can't answer it. Why when it's only your opinion? I don't understand. Here's the only thing that maybe we got something out of yesterday. What a joke.
Your view on Bitcoin, you've made comments on this. You believe Bitcoin is not a security. Is that true?
Well, I think the staff of the SEC have also, and the prior chair.
I'm just asking you this question, and this is not a gotcha. I thought this was going to be an easy softball into harder questions. Do you think Bitcoin is a security?
No, I think I've said this in the past that I think that it doesn't
I'm asking
meet
you
the
to
Howey
answer
test.
my question now. This is not supposed to be hard.
I know. I said it
Just
does not meet the Howey test, which is the law of the land about being an
So
investment
it doesn't meet the
contract or
Howey test.
security.
So therefore, it's a commodity. Is that fair?
I would say it's not a security, and then the test is otherwise for other laws.
Your view on Bitcoin, you've made.
So if Bitcoin does not match the Howey test, then why can't you just say Bitcoin is a commodity? Why did you have to say that it's just not a security, doesn't go with the Howey test? Why can't you say Bitcoin is a commodity? Just say it, Gary. 3 words. 4. Bitcoin is a commodity. A little bit suspect, considering that if he says Bitcoin is a commodity, then it even gives more reach to people like Tom Emmer and his other constituents that filed a bipartisan letter to Gary Gensler in order to approve these ETFs. He just refuses to do it and ignores it. And every single time somebody said they had sent him a letter, he goes, I read it last night, meaning that I don't have time to even look at it or do what you want to do or give you the attention for any such part of it. This is when things got spicy, is when Tom Emmer got on the mic and said, Gary Gensler, you're not an impartial regulator. Listen to this. Listen to this. We're hucksters, fraudsters, really? Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Guys, please make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing this stream out with friends. We have 92 likes, 100 viewers. Let's pamp it.
And is it correct to say that you made most of your personal wealth directly through your employment at this bank, Goldman Sachs?
I've done well since then too, sir.
I'll take that.
So already this first part, only a few seconds. Gary Gensler had a very long and successful career at Goldman Sachs. Tom Emmer asked him, did you make majority of your wealth through your time at Goldman Sachs? And he goes, well, I've done well since then. Ha ha ha. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle.
They're not.
This is a freaking fib. Because yes, he probably did make majority of his wealth at Goldman Sachs, but what wouldn't surprise me is if soon enough we actually heard what Gary Gensler's real net worth was. Just like Liz Warren works $193,000 a year, that's her salary, somehow amassed a net worth of $73 million. I want to know what Gary's net worth is.
Bruh. That is a yes as well. You described the SEC under your leadership as the cop on the beat watching out for our constituents, correct?
I think that's a mandate that Congress
Yeah, and I
has
think
given
you've
us.
said that, reclaiming my time. The answer is yes, sir. If you could just comply with what I've asked, I'd appreciate it. But given your 18-year career at one of the biggest banks in the world and the personal financial fortune you amassed there, do you think it's possible for you to serve as an impartial regulator and not favor large financial intermediaries?
Absolutely, sir.
Well, Mr. Gensler, do you believe the vast majority of digital assets meet the investment contract test and are therefore securities operating illegally outside of the U.S. regulatory umbrella?
As I've said, many of these assets are basically the public is anticipating
Sir, is
profits
that a yes?
based on the efforts of others.
Is the answer then yes?
Again, without prejudging anyone, I do think that the significant
Reclaiming my
majority
time.
are
I'll take it as a
investment
yes.
contracts.
And to be clear, sir, this perspective has nothing to do with a concern you noted in a speech last year where you said, quote, over the past year, several bank executives have shared their concerns with me about the sheer number of depositors who have moved money from their bank accounts into crypto-related exchanges and wallets, end quote. Right?
The concern that those bank executives raised was that there's
Again, I'm reclaiming my time,
customers were
sir.
getting
No,
hurt.
I've asked you to answer the questions as short as I can so I can use the time I have, and it's clear that you would like to avoid answering the questions, in my opinion. An Obama-appointed judge in the Southern District of New York, a bank-friendly jurisdiction where you bring most of your cases, recently found that decentralized financial technology, quote, not only removes the so-called middlemen from these transactions, but it also allows users to interact through a variety of methods in an easy and efficient manner, end quote. The court also said underwriters, like the ones at banks where you work, sir, are, quote, precisely the types of individual roles that decentralized exchanges were designed to eliminate, end quote. Mr. Gensler, can you assure this committee that your style of regulation by harassment towards digital asset innovation is to the benefit of every American and not driven by your desires to protect industry incumbents?
This is a field that's rife with fraud and manipulation, and I'm looking out for the American investors who've been hurt by the crypto.
Yeah. I'll reclaim my
and
time. Mr.
scammers.
Gensler, despite your years of rhetoric, like today, I'm convinced you are not an impartial regulator. Instead, it's clear that you are working to consolidate your own power, even though it means crushing opportunities for everyday Americans and, frankly, the financial future of this country. Even the federal courts are highlighting the damage you, sir, are doing to our constituents, and they're telling you that you don't have the legal authority to accomplish your goal of squashing competition in the financial markets. Congress has been telling you that too. Now, Mr. Gensler, I believe our great financial system is the definition of freedom in this country. And congressional policies must provide room for the traditional financial system to evolve alongside the disruptive digital asset ecosystem. That said, it cannot be understated that a common theme throughout your career, sir, is your relentless loyalty to the largest financial institutions at the clear expense of innovation, competition, and everyday Americans. I yield back.
I suspect some large financial
Look at him go.
institutions would not agree with that.
There's no question, sir. I've yielded back my time.
Look at him go.
Gentlemen, yield.
Yo, Tom Emmer. Boom. Boom. Literally MJF, Adam Cole. I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, what was that? What was that? Gary Gensler did not answer one gosh dang freaking question. Why is that okay for him not to answer any question? Yes or no, Gary? Isn't he under oath? Isn't there some sort of push for him to give you an answer? Gary Gensler is just laughing, saying that this industry is rife with fraud and abuse. Meanwhile, it seems like there's so much insider trading that everybody that sits on these congressional boards, committees, they make bank. They make millions while everyday people like you and I are struggling. There are people that can't even eat right now, that can't even afford their rent because places like New York, they don't care if inflation's booming. They don't care if you're in the streets or nothing. They will continue to raise your rent. So how are people going to live? Well, everybody that's a part of that 1%, that becomes part of that 1% because of the corruption, the utter corruption that happens here. And I'm not just talking corruption out of my behind, because we know Robert Menendez, that senator, got bribed in gold, got bribed in cash and mortgages just so he could do all of this illicit activity and give out U.S. sensitive information to the Egyptian government. So who is really rife with fraud and abuse and misconduct? Is it cryptocurrency, or is it the traditional financial system? Or is it Gary Gensler just looking out for his own pockets and the pockets of his boys at Goldman Sachs, where he made a mass amount of money working for Goldman Sachs? Then he comes to the government, and gosh knows what his net worth is right now. The only reason he's coming after crypto is because his bank bro said, oh no, Gary, people are withdrawing millions of dollars from their bank accounts just to deposit it into cryptocurrency and to exit our dirty system for something that's good. It's something they can maybe benefit from. Gary said that's not good. We're going to call them hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes. Say this field is rife with fraud and abuse because it just doesn't benefit them. Because people are realizing that fiat is dirty, Bitcoin is clean. How much energy goes into printing those dollars, to running those services, those little hubs, that process all your transactions with the credit cards, with your debit cards? What's the energy consumption of keeping the lights on with the banks? What about the cars, the vehicles, the gas that you fill in with those vehicles in order to drop off these cash at the banks? Seems like the environment is getting hurt by the traditional financial system. Meanwhile, Bitcoin, their mining is over 50% renewable. Renewable energy. I don't see any renewable energy being put into the traditional financial system. I think maybe the traditional financial system has more harm on the environment and the people itself due to the corruption than Bitcoin and crypto could ever have. Considering that that's why they don't like Bitcoin. The bankers, they can't keep doing their illicit activity. All these government officials, they can't even do all their illicit activities if Bitcoin is public. If you send your tax money to the government and then with the blockchain, you see how they spend it, which was a big discussion during this hearing. They asked Gary, where's the money? Where does the money go from all these cases and all these prosecutions? Gary says, it goes to, the SEC, it goes to the U.S. Treasury, maybe even goes back to the people that got hurt by the financial institution that we took money from, we won the case from. Meanwhile, I've never heard of one time that the SEC returned money to anybody, because we see with FTX that Gary had these backdoor meetings, never said FTT was a security, never said FTX was an unregulated, unlicensed brokers for securities, never said a gosh dang word. Where's the transparency? This is why we have to restructure the SEC. And this is why a U.S. congressman, he called to fire Gary Gensler and reduce his abuse of power and his political agenda against cryptocurrency.
You're pushing a woke political and social agenda, and I think abusing your role in the authority of the SEC as cover. So, I think fundamentally, the SEC Stabilization Act would remove the role of chairman. It would preserve the current commissioners, but it would add a sixth commissioner. So there would be no more than 3 from any one political party. And so that would provide a path that would make the SEC do what you're avoiding. Frankly, you're front-running Congress, you're front-running the courts, you're front-running even the own administration, and no one has held you to account for that. I mean, I wish the Biden administration would say you're fired, but the list of folks they need to do that for is long. Congress hopefully will with the SEC Stabilization Act. I yield.
Gentleman's time's expired.
Sir Davidson, what a freaking king. What a mother king.
Thank you.
We need
You're
him.
welcome. Thank you.
Elliot.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
I was in the military. We paid $5K for a hammer, $10K for a toilet seat. Gary gets paid hundreds of thousands. At least the hammer and toilet seat were useful.
Bruh.
Hi, Elliot. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Pamp it up for Elliot. Yeah, man. In the military, they paid $5,000 for a hammer and $10,000 for a toilet seat. Gary gets paid hundreds of thousands. Yeah, I feel like the toilet paper and, the toilet seat, the hammer, a lot better than Gary. Spending that money on Gary is like flushing it down the toilet. He hasn't done a gosh dang thing for cryptocurrency. He doesn't care about anybody but himself, and maybe he likes his brother to a degree in his rom-coms. Every single dollar that went into Gary is a mistake. He was supposed to be technologically efficient, know what is actually going on within the traditional financial system, the digital financial system, bring forth cryptocurrency because he absolutely loved it. Loved Algorand. Said that it was the next Uber. All of this was so important to Gary, yet none of it came to light when he became chairman of the SEC. It's probably because CZ Binance hurt his feelings by saying he couldn't be an advisor for Binance in 2019, right before he became chairman of the SEC. Uncle Jimmy, hello, Uncle Jimmy. Oh gosh, Creighton's here. Destroyer 1911, Crypto Chris. I see we got Roz in the chat, and we have Around the Blockchain. Nice to see you guys. Listen, this is absolutely buck wild, and this is a failure. How did it come to this, where this is so gosh dang old? During the hearing yesterday, I actually posted it, where there was a hidden logo that appeared during the hearing. Now, let me break that down for y'all. This logo right here that was spotted during the hearing is the Coinbase Stand with Crypto logo. This is their move right there, and you see the piece of paper. That was their move to help crypto. Brian Armstrong was there yesterday. So it was great to have so many members of Congress meeting crypto entrepreneurs from their own districts, creating jobs and innovating in America. It put a face to the name and reset their view of what the industry is. Can't let a few bad apples, both in our industry and in our government, set the narrative. And then we have all the Brian Armstrong, Uncle Brian, with everybody here to push his initiative. He was on CNBC this morning. I couldn't get a clip of the interview. Boo-hoo, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. Definitely we'll talk about it tomorrow. On top of that, Coinbase, they have a case with the SEC. They're still beefing. They're still fighting.
Oh my God.
And tell me why and tell me how they're still fighting when our government used Coinbase to possibly sell their Bitcoin. Now, Coinbase received regulatory approval to list perpetual futures trading options to users outside of the U.S. And they also, in the U.S., Coinbase opened institutional trading for, the institutions. So there's a lot of money that's being tossed around. And a lot of people Coinbase is talking to, including in the U.S., which doesn't make sense because they have a case. Now they're taking international spaces by storm. Because they can. Because the U.S. can't stop them from expanding and other countries from embracing it and showing the U.S. how weak we are. Moving on. Coinbase International Exchange acquired regulatory approval from Bermuda's financial regulator to enable eligible non-U.S. retail customers to trade perpetual futures. Thanks in part to Bermuda Monetary Authority, the BMA, the exchange plans to offer eligible customers access to perpetual futures contracts on Coinbase Advance in the coming weeks. They've been looking to expand globally. Perpetual futures is a derivative market that continues to roll without expiry. As announced, they are dedicated to partnering with high-bar global regulators to build a crypto regulatory framework that allows crypto tech to continually drive innovation. Coinbase is not giving up. They're going to continue to build. And that's what everybody should do, is build. It just comes down to where you can and how you can. Coinbase is a business. Bottom line, they care about their pockets. And if they see they could go expand to other countries and fill up their pockets, then why wouldn't they? It's actually foolish not to. When you have the U.S. that's cracking down on them, giving them trouble, and costing them money. At the end of the day, I do go back to what I said originally, that this is all theater between Coinbase and the SEC, and Brian going to all these things and gathering with his bros right here. I think this is all theater. I think obviously there has to be some sort of relationship there. They work together at some sort of capacity, because Coinbase wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff in the U.S., open for institutional investors, if they were so bad. They were doing so much. If the SEC really wanted to take them out, they probably already could have. So I think that a lot of this, again, with Coinbase is just theater. Now, Kraken is not backing down either. Kraken is another one that got slammed by the SEC, had to pay fines. They were mad at their staking services. The absolute bleakness of regulatory actions, regulation by enforcement, as we like to call it, regulation by harassment, as where it is now, is in full-fledged, but it's not stopping, again, Kraken from exploring stock trading, tokenized stocks. Now, this is the future of the stock exchange, something that, again, is tokenized, you're in control of, you have your assets, is trading 24/7, unlike the controlled markets now. U.S. crypto exchange Kraken is exploring the option to offer stocks and exchange-traded ETFs for trading in the U.S. and the U.K. This would make Kraken the first crypto exchange to explore trading options outside of crypto assets. They reported that it plans to launch as soon as 2024. FTX US offered stock trading for its users, and Robinhood and Wealthsimple are among the traditional ones right now. They plan on using a service built by a new division, Kraken Securities, which already acquired the necessary regulatory permits in the UK and has yet to be approved in the United States. They declined to comment Kraken, but they doubled down on its efforts in the countries outside of the US and increased regulatory scrutiny in the country. Yep. Keep on going. Every business in the U.S., they're gone. See ya. Peace. Love. Can't be here because it's just not feasible. Kraken, Coinbase, they're going to be concerned about their pockets. At the end of the day, if they close down here, they will keep going somewhere else. And that's just the bottom line. And that's what we have to fix here in the U.S., which is why we need to fire Gary Gensler. We need to replace him. We need to restructure the SEC. And we need a new way to have these hearings and have people that aren't like in their nursing home age, that don't even know how to work an email, that are telling me that crypto isn't good. Bro, go on Instagram. Go on Skype. Learn how to write an email. Learn how to use Zeller or Venmo before you tell me that cryptocurrency is bad for me. Please. This is such horse. I'm mad. I'm a little mad. Does anyone know if this is a real live? Yes, it is, Thirsty. Please go to youtube.com/missteencrypto. I talk to the YouTube more. Yes, because the text is so tiny, man. The text is so tiny. Hit my PFP, link in bio. I got you guys. Please ask me questions over there. We have 96 people. Let's get back over 100 people. Let's get 125 likes. We're only 9 away. Let's freaking pamp it up. We might have some good news. I don't know. I think I'm going to save that good news for last because I don't know. I might rant a little bit more on this next topic before I get into that. I feel like I am losing my noodle because the Bank for International Settlements is relentless. If you guys don't know who the Bank for International Settlements is, oh, then you should freaking look it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love that. Ah, thank you. I can't acknowledge it though, but it's cute. If you guys don't know who the Bank for International Settlements is, then you better go look it up because these are one group of unelected bureaucrats, central bankers that control every single part of our life. Why? Because they control 95% of the global economy. Yes, global. Because they're just like, let's say, Starbucks. Starbucks is the same brand, but they're in different countries. And when you are in different countries, you're in different regions, then you do see that there is a little bit of a variation in maybe what food they have, what type of coffee they have to fit where they are. It's the same thing with the central banks. Depending on where they are the things that they roll out. Oh, we're going to print money here. We're going to roll out a CBDC pilot there. Oh, this country, we're all going to work together. And then this group of countries is going to work together. And then we're all going to just work together at the end of the day because our goals are the same, which is to control everybody, which is to make sure that people essentially can't live without us, can't live without our money, without our policies. Now they're saying that they issued central banks tested cross-border trading.
You're welcome.
Oh, shoot.
You're welcome.
Here's a little extra to help you keep your noodle going into the weekend.
Thank you, Boo Man. Thank you for securing my noodle. It's still lost. I'm still trying to find it, but that might help me. It might help me. Get me a slice of pizza. So now the Bank for International Settlements is saying that they tested cross-border payments with the wholesale CBDC using DeFi. Now, this is absolute, I don't even know. I'm not going to get mad. The Bank for International Settlements and the central banks of France, Singapore, and Switzerland successfully tested out cross-border trading of wholesale central bank digital currencies, WCBDCs. This is Project Mariana's proof of concept using a hypothetical euro, Singapore dollar, and Swiss franc WCBDCs between simulated financial institutions. The project relied on a common token standard on a public blockchain, which facilitates interoperability and seamless exchange of a WCBDC across varied local payment and settlement systems maintained by participant central banks. With more and more nations issuing a wholesale CBDC, which would enable the settlement of interbank transfers, Project Mariana wanted to test out how foreign and exchange settlement might look in a world where central banks have issued a CBDC. This is from the Bank of France that said in June, wholesale CBDCs can improve cross-border payments. They say it pioneers the novel use of technology for interbank foreign exchange markets. It successfully demonstrated that it is feasible to exchange wholesale CBDCs across borders. This is absolutely horrible. This is the opposite of why we're in crypto. Do not fall for this. Do not fall for this. Oh, a tokenized dollar, a tokenized this, da-da-da. So that way we do cross-border payments. We already have cryptocurrencies for cross-border payments. We don't need your CBDCs on private ledgers or on public blockchains because at the end of the day, we see PayPal stablecoin. That is built on Ethereum. yet it is programmable. Instead of calling it a CBDC, you could call it a BTDC, big tech digital currency, in which it could be frozen. They could take away your account with PayPal USD. So even though PayPal USD is built on Ethereum, it doesn't mean that it's safe. The same thing would go for these wholesale CBDCs that these Bank for International Settlement plebs are trying to show you. It doesn't matter if it's on a public blockchain or private. What matters is how it's issued. Which matters is who is behind it. And that is where the risk comes in. And that is what people fail to notice. And in addition to that, we saw a private stream from the Bank for International Settlements that told us right there and then from the Bank of France that there will be AI integrated into these CBDCs, in which it will predict what you do before you do it. If you are geofenced, if they lock you down and say you can't go within 5 miles of your house, and you go 5.1 miles away from your house and you get a water bottle, they will tell you no, you cannot spend it. It does not matter what you do, how it's issued. A CBDC is the end of your freedom. It's the end of your wealth. It's the end of your life, essentially, because once a CBDC comes into play, then so does a social credit score like they did in China. What they did in China is that they took cash away. They said CBDC only. People went to the banks and they rampaged, they ranted, they raved, they protested. And you know what happened? China said, you have a social credit score now, because on every street, every little thing, there's a camera that's going to watch your face and make sure that you are doing the right thing, or else your social credit score goes down. And once your social credit score goes down, then you have to look at everybody else you interact with. That's when you don't love thy neighbor anymore. You're not there for your neighbor anymore. You're not there for your friends because you're scared about yourself. And when selfishness and when togetherness and community breaks apart, that's when you have nothing anymore. And that's when societies collapse, is when there's no love. CBDCs take away your love. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but CBDCs come with social credit scores, which comes division and selfishness. And who benefits from this? The central bankers, the Bank for International Settlements that controls 95% of the world's economy. Those are the people that print the money. They're in control of the money. They get to fly their private jets, but tell you that what you're doing is not good. Oh, you're flying to go to Florida from New York, taking a 3-hour flight? That carbon footprint's too big. But let me go take my private jet to a conference to go tell you that. This is horrible. And it's insane that people allow this to happen. Love thy miner. Yes, Dave Digital. That's the best thing I've heard all day. I love my miners. This is when I love my miners the most, is when I'm looking at the Bank for International Settlements saying that they want to, we're going to put a CBDC on a public blockchain. It means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. My miners, I love you. Thank you for securing the ground that we walk on in this space, so that we could transact peer-to-peer in a decentralized financial ecosystem like Satoshi intended it. That's why they're creating CBDCs, guys, because they know that Bitcoin is transparent. They know that if we start to see what they are doing and where they spend their money and what illicit activities they do behind closed doors, that we would be disgusted and we would want to take the power back, because that's what happens. Whoever has the money has the power. And when we have the power because we have Bitcoin, and we don't have to rely on the intermediaries anymore, that's when things change. That's when maybe the rich people that take advantage of us every single day maybe aren't as rich anymore. Maybe they don't have their private jets. Maybe they can't boss us around. Maybe they can't hide behind all their security. What a joke. Where's Uncle Jimmy? We need a golly in the chat. Where's Uncle Jimmy? Wow. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Stretching? Yeah, maybe. Wow, I'm fuming from that, because it's so wrong. Like, it is so wrong. Where's Uncle Jimmy? I need a golly in the chat. I don't know if Jimmy left me, but wow, what is going on? Guys, we need 125 likes. There's one more until that happens. I'm so upset.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
MTC is making crypto pump. Thank you. Rose, Doge up.
No, G, you're welcome, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't move markets, but I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Listen, Bitcoin's at 26.7. That's what I'm talking about. We're at yesterday's high. Yesterday's high was 26.7, where we're at pretty much right now. We want to test this 27.1. Let's freaking pamp it to 27.1. That's the goal, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I told you, green dots on market Cipher, VWAP pumping. That's good. That is good. Wow, this is absolutely wild. Uncle Jimmy, I need a golly in the chat. Jimmy, Uncle Jimmy, give me a golly. Give me a golly. It's freaking trash. Absolute trash, what I'm hearing. It's absolutely horrible. But at least, oh, Jimmy, thank you for the golly. Give me an extra golly. Oh, Creighton said Powell is talking today. What time is that, Creighton? What time is that? We have Ethereum. Listen, guys, we might see some big Ethereum news because we heard rumors that although there is a regulated stablecoin like PayPal USD, that's literally a CBDC, on top of Ethereum, it's regulated. Apparently, we don't even know if Ethereum's a commodity or security yet. We don't even see Gary Gensler saying, oh, hey, Bitcoin is a commodity. He won't even say the words. But he said Bitcoin isn't a security. What I find ironic is that we might have, again, an Ethereum ETF before a Bitcoin ETF. As soon as next week, on September 28th, Bloomberg intelligence analyst James said in an X post that it was looking like the SEC is going to let a bunch of ETH futures ETFs go next week, potentially. His comments were in response from a fellow analyst who said he was hearing that the SEC wanted to accelerate the launch of Ether future ETFs. They want it off their plate before the shutdown, adding that he's heard the various filers update their documents by Friday afternoon so that they can start trading as early as Tuesday next week. The government is expected to shut down on October 1st if Congress fails to agree on providing funding for the new fiscal year, which is expected to impact the country's financial regulators. Print more money, print more money. There are 15 Ether futures ETFs from 9 issuers currently waiting approval. So here we go, guys. Here we go. 15 Ether future ETFs, guys. Oh, sheesh, Elliot.
You're pretty when you're angry, girl. But I must love and leave you. The garden is screaming for my attention. Thank you for the crypto fix. Keep it up.
This is about to be Elliot in the garden. Thank you, Elliot. I appreciate your kind words. I really do. You're welcome. I got you, man. I hope to see you back tomorrow if I do a show or Monday. But enjoy your garden. What do you plant? Tell us next time. Or comment after this is over. You're like done with your garden later. Come back and let me know what you plant in your garden. Because I want to have a farm, you know? A farm on the beach. So what time did you answer me, Creighton? Couple hours. That doesn't help. Creighton, you have a time? Couple hours. I don't even know if you're in the same time zone as me, so I don't know. Oh, man, I gotta see. Hold on. Jerome, let's Google it. Let's do a googly. Jerome Powell live. A little googly woogly. The Fed live, where 26 minutes ago, 4 p.m. Okay, 4 p.m. I believe. Creighton, you could go double check me on that, but I believe. Yeah. Bad Man Elite said -7 credits for having a garden. Yes. Oh, gosh. Of course you caught that. Of course. $3 billion in options tomorrow. Max Payne, 26.5K. Liquidity at 27.5 and 25.2. Listen, man. Who knows? Who knows? Listen, whenever they say, like yesterday, people expected Bitcoin to pump because Gary Gensler was like, oh, you know, the ETF or like, you know, Bitcoin's not a security. It's not a security. This is what he said. People expected to pamp it, but we didn't because Bitcoin does what it wants when it wants. So yeah, things could go. There could be options expiring, but you never know because Bitcoin shocks you, gives you a little bit of a mysterious flow. Dave Digital, it's time to add Fridays, MTC. You're 20 now. Dig in, girl. Oh my gosh.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I might. Guys, can we get 17 more likes? We have 133. Can we get 150? William, hi. Guys, if I didn't say hello to you, please make sure you say hello to me. I bet you love how MTC pronounces your name with a silent T, don't you, Crayon? It's not silent, Crayon. I guess it is. I think it's because I'm from New York. I talk fast. So, and I also had Donkey this morning, so I am pumped. Wick, any collabs coming soon? I believe I have a show scheduled with Rob Digital Asset News. So I didn't like to announce things before because I feel like it jinxes it a little bit. But I think that's what I got planned. I think it's next week. I have to check my calendar and double check. But I believe I scheduled him for next week. Uncle Jimmy is working from home on a laptop, have a huge tree taken down and 72-foot a fence being replaced. Now dealing with pressure washer so I could get Halloween display set up this weekend. Yes! Uncle Jimmy, get after it, dude. Ducey does crypto. I love how you talk. With the TAWK. Thank you. I appreciate that. I could pronounce your name however I want. That better be the way. I got to make sure there's room for Miss Me Out. Yeah. Oh, Emma's... Emma. Crypto Carlos, let me check my Palm Pilot. Hello, Crypto Carlos. Dave Digital, of course. He does. I feel like maybe he does. Maybe he likes it just a little bit. Hi, Raina. I don't think I said hi to you yet. I think I said hi to everybody else. But if I didn't, please yell at me. Drawn said 125 likes. Yes, we passed it. We smashed it, dude. We absolutely smashed it. We're looking for 150, 13 more likes because we're zesty freaking individuals and we're not messing around. You know, when you frick around, you find out. That's it. Emma's a Catwoman superhero. Maybe. MTC Friday show. Is that what you guys would like? Would you guys like me to come back on here tomorrow? Put a 1 or a yes emoji if you would like that. Or a 2 if I should, just be a pleb and not go live here tomorrow. I don't know. Will, hello to you. Aaron wants that 150. No, I did not cuss. I didn't. I said when you frick around, you find out. That's if you wanted the full out saying, you should go to David Goldstein's Twitter Spaces. X the creator, it's great to see you, my friend. So, hello, Brandon. Frick around, find out. Never mind. That's so funny. Creighton, 1 but a 2 if you rather have the day off. Nah, I love this show. It's hard for me to take off, man. It's hard for me to take off because I'm just so excited. I love streaming. I love it. I miss it so much. And the other day, over the weekend, guys, I'll give you a story time too. Over the weekend, I was not feeling good. Friday last week, I did a stream and I wasn't feeling good. Saturday, I wasn't feeling good. I told my dad, I was like, dude, I think I'm getting sick. My tummy felt sour. You know when before you get sick, before you get the flu or something, your tummy just feels really sour. It's just a different feeling. It's not like a regular tummy ache. The best way I could describe it is sour. I literally told my dad, I was like, I feel like I'm getting sick. He was like, no. And I was like, I don't want it. He was like, it's okay. If it happens, it happens. I was like, that means I can't stream on Monday. And he was like, it's okay. I said, no, it's not. I want to stream. And he's like, but if you can't, I was like, no. So, but then I was very happy. I was okay. Sunday, I was like, my tummy was all right. And then Monday, I was ready. I was like, let's pump it up.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
So, yeah. Crypto Carios, too much acid reflux. What do you mean? Jaguar Cloud, it's the season change, the beginning of autumn. Yeah, I know. Too many donkey coffees. I love my donkeys. Be here, Randy, finding your groove. Keep going. Yes, I am grooving. What's for lunch? No ass. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I can't even think of lunch right now because I just had sipping coffee and thinking about coffee. What's for lunch? I don't know. I have to think about that. That's something I have to think about. Let's go look at the charts because I know that there's some pimp going on. Guys, we have 140 likes. Can we get to 150? 10 more? 10 more? Pimp it up. 10 more? Pimp it up. 10 more? Pimp it up. Ooh. We're at 26.9. Can we get to 27K right now? Oh my gosh. Guys, wait, hold on. This is big. Don't you know, pimp? Oh, shoot. Guys, look at this. We're at our highs for the day. $26,906. Woo! All right, let's look at the 15-minute because I'm about to degen. Let's look at the 15 minutes. Oh, look at this. Look at this, babe. Look at this, baby. You see this? We're having a nice ride up here. Very interessante. You're seeing that we have the volume pumping up right here. Look at this volume. Look at this volume. That's beautiful. So I think our bulls are stepping in right now. We're up nice 2% on Bitcoin. We have that nice money flow here on the 15-minute chart. We're seeing the view up a little bit sideways. I want to see a nice curvature. Actually, not even a curvature. I want to see a pimp. Straight up pimp. Ooh. Let's look at the RSI. I think she might be oversold. She might be oversold. Hold on. Oh gosh, I said it, guys. We're oversold. Usually when we're oversold, it indicates an upcoming downtrend. I hope that doesn't happen, but that's what happened yesterday, where we saw where we saw yesterday when we were in oversold and then we damped like all the way down to neutral zone. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Yeah, this is where that's where we had that moment. We were watching it. We were watching it yesterday. That was actually pretty nuts to watch. And then we've been pretty much sideways since then, but now we're looking pretty snazzy. It's pretty snazzy. I don't know. People are caught up in the ishkabibble, but like everything's beautiful for me. I don't know. I very much enjoy Bitcoin. I love stacking Bitcoin. Whenever I have Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin hits my wallet, I'm like, oh, that's the stuff. Like, you know, you just get really good feelings about things. And whenever I have Bitcoin and I have more of it, it's just like my heart flutters, you know? Only up from here. I hope so. Like I said, like even Creighton said, like we're going to have some liquidity issues in the market. But I really do think that, again, we're looking at what's happening with crypto. We're looking at what's happening with everything else. We know that the traditional financial system is failing. Absolutely failing. There are people withdrawing millions and millions of dollars every day from their banks that they're not telling you about. So it comes down to, okay, people don't trust the banks. People don't even trust the dollar anymore because it's being devalued every single day. Why don't I hedge against that? Why don't I hold my value? Why can't I actually own it and not have to worry about being taken advantage of by the banks when tomorrow they could be insolvent? They could be insolvent and I have no money. Oh, Bitcoin. And then when I acquire that Bitcoin, oh my gosh, woo. It's like a whole piece of love and happiness. Whole piece of love and happiness.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Haven't even seen the dress, don't know if it has pockets, haven't seen the back. How do I determine if it's zesty? Looks zesty, but not confirmed zesty. Yet.
Great. I didn't do like an outfit overview today. Like I really only do the outfit overviews when like something is new. This one I've had for like over a year, and you know, like I only wore it out once. I only wore it with one person, and I was just like, I thought it was a zesty nice occasion. That person knows who they are, and I was just like, this is nice. This is the dress for the moment, and it was. And it's very silky. It's very smooth. Does it have pockets? No. Is it long? Yes. Like it's very long. It's very long. It's like past the knee, and that like it makes me like this is almost like a nice like little blankie. I love dresses because they just like make me feel like so secure, and they just make me feel like, you know, I don't know if girly is the right way to put it. I don't know if people get offended by that. But yeah, so this is the dress. Not crazy, not an open back, nothing nuts. Nothing nuts, as you can see. Woo. Woo. Woo woo. So that's what I got. My hair is crazy today, as you guys can see. Craziness happening there. But yeah, so that's the fit today. Hope you guys like that. There you go. Tell them MTC, but they don't hear well. I try. I do wear dresses every day too. Because again, like even like Lifer will tell you, like it's just different. Like he wears a suit, I wear a dress, and it's just like woo. Like I feel like more professional. I feel like a newscaster. You know what I mean? I really enjoy it. BRM said nice. Thank you. We all have that female feeling when we wear a dress, Eric. Yes. My wife has that curly hair. She said if she straightened it, it would probably be able to wrap around the earth. Yeah, dude. So I've straightened my hair. If you guys look back to like around when it was my birthday, like February, March-ish, I had like 3 times where I straightened my hair. And that was the first time in February that I straightened my hair in 3 years. So when I straightened my hair, I actually cut it since then, but it grew back already. But if I straightened my hair is like up to here now. If I straightened it, it would probably be down to here. Like stupid long. Like if it's almost halfway down my back now. If I straightened it, it would probably be like, it's stupid long when I straighten my hair. Like this piece alone, you straighten it, it's up here, it would be like down there. So yeah, it's stupid long. Very silky, very smooth, but is it silky smooth? When my hair is straight, yeah. And even now, it's very soft. My hair is very soft. It's very light. Like I have very thin hair. Like I don't have like a lot of hair. So that's why I'm like, I don't even know how my hair is curly. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You guys probably think I'm nuts. It was asked. Maybe one day you could dress like Lifer and he could dress like you. Yo, can somebody hang up Lifer and tell him like, I would do it. I would really do it. I think it would be more difficult for him though. G said your hair will likely straighten itself in the coming years. No, actually, when I was little, I had pin straight hair. Now I do not. So I think it's actually, and if you look at when I first started my TikTok, you can scroll all the way back, my Instagram, whatever, scroll all the way back to 2020, and literally my hair was nowhere near what it is now. I think it's because of the haircuts. I sticked with the curly routine and I stopped straightening it. And essentially, I think it just got healthy. But Emma's hair is thick. She has like longer hair than I do, and straight. So like me and Emma, complete opposites. We also both got the same color nail polish yesterday. She took me to get my nails done. First time. I usually get Emma. Emma got me yesterday. It was just very nice of little Emma. But yeah, we both got the same nail polish, and it was just like, it's a really nice vibe. It's not like too red like my usual. It's like a pinky red, and I totally vibe with it. So me and Emma are matchy-matchy. The ladies at the nail salon were like, oh, you're getting the same color. We're like, yeah, guess so. We both liked it. What were we going to do? Oh gosh, Emma, you know, we're gonna battle. You talking hair, Emma and I are talking tresses. Oh, Jimmy, that's because you already have the long locks, Jimmy. Oh golly. Hi, Matare Sensei. Nice to see you. Joshua V, do you have a wallet to receive Bitcoin instead of fiat for tips and super chats? Joshua V, yes. Can someone throw that? I don't know what the command is. Oh, poop. It's in the description. The 1UP coin. You could donate Bitcoin, crypto, whatever. And there's a fiat link as well that goes directly to me instead of YouTube. So it's in there somewhere. Can someone pull it up for me? But that's basically where. Jay Beezy, where's Cuzzy Taco at? Cuzzy Taco, I think he's in school. Cuzzy Taco, he's got stuff to do, little Cuzzy. Guys, can we get 8 more likes for 150? 8 more likes? 8 more likes? You better straighten your hair before come to Texas, otherwise you're gonna end up with an afro with all the humidity. Jimmy, my hair loves that. My hair thrives on the humidity. I need that. There's no humidity right now. We need to see MTC on a billboard in New York. That would be absolutely savage. I'm not going to lie to you. That would be absolutely savage. I would like to do it. Listen, one day it would be something very positive, something very zesty. But yeah, so that's essentially what the vibe is. When braids, I cannot braid. I can't braid my own hair. I've tried. I won't even attempt it because I'll just butcher it and I'll look crazy. And I also can't, if I braid my hair, it's just gonna get into a huge knot. It's gotta be like done, like someone's gotta do it. I can't do it myself. There's no way. And I try to braid Emma's hair. I'm just horrible at it. I'm horrible at hairstyles. I'm just happy I could just wash my hair, let it dry, and live, and you guys accept it like that. Gee, your hair will likely straighten. Michael, I love your nail color. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I absolutely love this color so much. You can see it better on TikTok than you could on this camera. Creighton, I got you French braid on the way. Do you know how to braid hair, Jimmy? No. Joe, he has hair months. If you were a mod, Dave Digital, is that a request? Is that a request? Let's check on Bitcoin. Still $26,869. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Hopefully we could pamp it up. We got to get to this 27.1. That is the goal. That is the goal. I want 27.1 Bitcoins. That would make my heart extremely, extremely happy. Just hoping that, again, we get some clarity. We get rid of Gary because he has an allergy to cats.
Later.
Though I inherited, not only from them, but I inherited from my dad, a real allergy to cats, and it's real.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, we don't have time for that. I'm reclaiming my time. We can have a cat visit. We can do the kitty part later.
Though I inherited not only...
The allergy to cats. Oh, my God. FYI, crypto require incoming and outgoing confirmations before the... Really? Is that true? That's a lot. It's great, and you know how to braid. He said he grew up with 2 sisters. That's actually crazy. He said, my day's actually better if I do... Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. So I guess Creighton's going to braid my hair? This is crazy. This is crazy. Raina, your hair is beautiful. Braid it when it's wet and it doesn't tangle. Yeah, you know what, Raina? That's smart, Raina. I probably should do that. It's just, again, like, my hair is so non-conforming. It just does what it wants. So I just kind of let it live. You know what I mean? Let me live. He thinks he did something, and he did for the cat nerds. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, what is going on here with Gary? I really don't. Ooh, we're approaching. Ooh, we're pamping. Ooh, we're about to hit new high for the day, 26,891. Oh, let's go Bitcoin, pamp it up. I want to go to the minute chart. Is that too crazy? Is that too crazy of me? Let's see. What do you guys feel about the minute chart? Do you guys look at the minute chart? Is this too crazy for you? It's a little bit crazy for me. This is a lot of volume that's coming in, though. There's a lot of volume. Look at the money flow here. This is crazy. The green dots here, pamp, sideways VWAP, though, on the 1 minute. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. It wants to be free. I know, Creighton. So does Bitcoin. Bitcoin wants to be free. I can't believe what's happening right now. I want to pamp it up. We deserve a nice pamp. We really do. Hope you got the dip. Yeah, listen, I wish. Oh, man, imagine acquiring a whole Bitcoin at 15K and looking at what's happening now. That's crazy. Watch money flow, it's rounding and making lower highs. Lower highs. What did you say? Well, money flow. Yeah, it is making lower highs. That's a great point. High, lower, lower. Oh, that's an L, Creighton. That's true. Why, though? Why? Where's the money flow going? We had a tad of red money flow in between. We went negative. Do you think this is is this the beginning of a pamp or a damp? Is this beginning of a pimp or damp? As you guys can see, the 1 minute, she doesn't get too spicy that often. So we're looking for something cool here. We're having a nice run up, but I don't know. Forgot what a pamp is like. I know we need like a $3,000 pamp to feel something. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually insane. We're just struggling to like continue to like zest it up with the pamp. We need to pamp. We need to pamp it up. You got to pump it up. I miss $3,000 days. Like, I want to see, like, a day where Bitcoin goes up 3,000. I don't know. RN sent the earth twice. Thank you for the earth. Thank you for the earth. Woo, world. Hi to you. Daniel said, oh, well, hello to you. I think that was a little bit spicy, the way you said hello, but hello. Gary is taking L's left and right. Yes, Coins Check. Hi, Coins Check. See, I saw you in the chat earlier, and I knew there was someone I didn't say hi to, and it was you. Hello, Coins Check. How are you, my friend? I know I've seen you in, who was it? I think it was Tom Crown's chat. I saw you somewhere. Well, hello. Funny. We don't, I'm not sure if we need him. Big crypto pimp. Yes, I want to pimp. Anonymity is overrated. I don't think it's overrated. Red Robles, 26,960 gold pocket. Let's break through it. I would like to. What was that? 26,906. Oh, 26. Okay. Yeah, I do see that. It seems like that is like, it's just a tiff. Like right here, we had 898. We had a high of 910. It seems like we're edging to go back over that. It just seems like we can't break 26.9. Like, it seems like that is the issue, that we keep testing it and we're rejecting it. I don't know why. Why? Where's the volume? Where's the love? Where's the sincerity? I don't know. I need to see some love. I need to see some more stuff. It's also 11/11 if anyone wants to make a wish. You'll get your epic pumps. It's still early in the cycle. I know. I just want fun, Creighton. I want fun, love, joy, and happiness. That's all. That's all. Coins Chick is an excellent writer for Tom's website. Yes, see, I knew she was from somewhere. Yes. Go off, girl. Write your stuff. Write your sheet. Get all the education for us people in the cryptos, because people need more education, and people like that are building, go for it, man. Meninja, happy hugs. Hugs to you too, Meninja. What's up, Bionic? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Where's Tom? I know, Tom. I haven't seen Tom in the chat in a minute. I miss Tom. I might have to text him today. I would show love, but you have no heart. I thought you had 1%. I wouldn't be as excited if FTC wasn't live. Oh, Raina, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Fun, love, joy, happiness. That's exactly how people who don't know me describe me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, 3 more likes for 150. Can we get there? Can we get there? Peruvian coffee. That sounds pretty fancy. Everyone saying MicroStrategy and Coinbase right now. What are you talking about? Like, people are buying, like, the stocks, MicroStrategy and Coinbase? Is that what you're referring to, my friend on TikTok? BRMC. Nice to see you. You think you can... Oh, okay. All right. All right. Gotcha. Noted. LA Night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot. You do have 1% of your heart. You do. Now we're sideways trading again on the minute. Like, why is this happening? Where's my screens? This is crazy. Why are we sideways trading on the minute? Where's the volume? Where's the spice? Where's the love? Where's the love? Yes, you write for him. Yeah, go off, Coins Chick. Do your thing. Do your thing. Well, we're looking here, and look, Creighton. No longer lower lows or higher. No, lower highs. For the volume, look at the money flow. Creighton, look. This is beautiful. That money flow coming in. We're not making lower highs anymore. We're highing. We're highing. We're highing higher than the sky. Woo! Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. Gotta pamp it up. Looks like we can break 1651 on ETH. Ooh. I hope. We're at 1642 right now with ETH. Let's see. Let's take ganders here. Doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doo-doo-doo. Seems like on the 1 minute here with ETH. Yeah, we're tiffin'. We're tiffin'. It just seems like, again, like it's very hard for ETH to get over the 1630, but once it does, I hope that like maybe we have some good price action and head back up to that 1700. Like that's just essentially what I want. That's what I feel like I need in my life. Is that. Still a lower high, something going on though. Let me go back. I mean, it's higher than, it's even-ish with the other one. It's kind of even. My money just went yummy. Okay, Jackson, get after it, man. Looking at the 1 hour chart. Hour Ethereum. Got you. Ooh, look at that money flow on Ethereum on the hour. Ooh. Ooh, she's zesty. Oh, she wants to start trouble. Look at that. Some price action going on here. Okay. 150 likes. I only see 149. People are saying buy. Listen, man. If that's your prerogative, dude. You guys got to make your own decisions on that. Paul Baker, hi. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome. Man, I want to see zest. I want to see love. I want to see peace, love, and happiness. You know what I mean? Especially because we hit 150 likes. Pamp it up. We know we pamp it up. You got to pump it up. No, pump it up. You got to pump it up. I love to pamp it up. I really do. Pamping it up is like the best thing I could do on this channel. For real. Pamp it up. You gotta pamp it up. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. My friends, if you have questions, please throw them in the chat. GM, MCC and friends, hope I'm not too late. Janix, yes, you're okay. You're okay. Ooh, is there a rose battle in the chat? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Smiley said pamp it. Oh my gosh, I love to pamp it up. I love to pamp it up. My friends, my dear folks, there is so much going on in this crypto world. And make sure, unlike, speaking of The Bachelor, Emma brought up The Bachelor. There is a new Bachelor show coming out tonight. There is a new Bachelor show coming out tonight. And that is beautiful. That is zesty. That is something I want to see. I don't know. I'm waiting for, like, you got to see The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, all that good stuff. Pretty zesty, if you ask me. Pretty zesty. Market maker's been unloading longs. Listen, you never know, bro. You never know what's going to happen. Listen, guys, have your roses. Hopefully they're not fake. Hopefully they're real roses. Go get yourself a bouquet. I might have to get myself a bouquet because I like flowers a lot. I like roses a lot. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for joining me today. I know we went through a lot. I should be the Bachelorette. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Is it the old-time Bachelor? So tonight is Bachelor in Paradise, and then I think after Bachelor in Paradise is the Golden Bachelor. Now, the Golden Bachelor, I don't know. I guess I got to see an episode to see if I want to watch it, but I feel like, I just don't know. I feel like maybe it's just not for, like, me, but I think it might be. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging too quickly. I think I have to, like I said, I give everything an episode or two, and then I determine if it's, like, something I want to watch. Henry Garcia, the freak, said the only way he would say SEC is to carry. Oh, Henry, that was vulgar. That was vulgar. Let's talk. Oh my God. The unnamed person from the special night who you wore the dress for can get you some roses. No, they won't get me roses. They won't. They will not get me roses. I don't think they're that type of person, to be honest. Even though maybe they should, but no. No. David, CME futures fighting it out for monthly. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of things happening in the markets. What I know is that I'm watching for my Bitcoins. Smiley, do I like tulips? Yes, I do. Yeah. Crypto Bachelorette, that would be a saga. That would be a saga. You want me to talk to him? No. It wasn't like that. You're assuming I was, like, out on this, like, crazy date. I wasn't. I was not. It was like not like that. No. I wore like I said, I wore the dress out one time because I said, like, it was just the event. Like, it was just the vibe. Not anything crazy. But I love this dress so much. It's so freaking awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. I know this was a crazy show. I know we pamped it up. We hit 150 likes. We're going to talk a lot of stuff. Finance man, nice to see you. Thank you guys for joining me. I might be back tomorrow. If you guys want to see me tomorrow, then comment after this is over. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about Bitcoin crypto. You guys did vote in the poll, and the winner it's 160 votes. Crazy. Best coffee, either Starbucks, Dunky for life, baby. Like, MJF, Adam Cole, baby, bigger than you, baby. Or whatever Emma has, Bitcoin and cookies. It seems like at 69%, Emma has won the poll. Whatever Emma has, Bitcoin and cookies. Emma did have a caramel latte today. So that is what Emma got, and that's what you guys voted for. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Sip your coffee if you haven't already. Show love. Go touch grass. Make sure you guys stay zesty. You smash the like, share the stream out with friends, comment. And make sure that you could... What MTC is cooking. Oh, yeah.